Okay, I think we're live now. Okay, yeah. Cool deal because cool, what's going on with that? Oh, wait a minute, I got myself up in the background. All right, yes. All right, we're live. Sorry, we had like some very weird technical difficulties going on, but what's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome to a yet another live stream. I am drinking coffee at 9 o'clock at night because I'm a weirdo and because it's been a very long day. Uh, kind of hard to do a live stream if nobody's watching. Oh yeah, we got a watcher. Awesome. I'm gonna do my obligatory message. Welcome. What's going on, guys? So, we had probably the best weekend in a long time for sourcing. Between yesterday and today, we found a ton of great stuff. And unfortunately, we had a really busy weekend, and we wasn't able to bring the GoPro to all the sales. So I decided I was going to go live tonight just to go over everything that we got. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, man? I just want to do this live stream to go over everything we got because there's some grails in here, stuff we are super excited about. And I mean, if everything sells, we're looking to make over $1,000. I mean, we're looking like $1,500 profit on everything. So yeah, we're super pumped about all this stuff. So uh, I'm going to try to go around and remember what is what, and we'll talk about everything that we got. Hey, what's going on, Tropical Flipper? All right, cool. We got people coming in left and right. This is awesome. Where do I want to start? Trying to figure out where I want to start. I guess I'll just start over here. So, this isn't really my cup of tea, but this is April's find. These are vintage handmade Timeout dolls, and she has sold either 3 or 4 of them. They sell for very good money on eBay. Uh, but yeah, it's like a Timeout doll sits in the corner, and when the child misbehaves, they can go hang out with their Timeout doll. So April picked up 2 of these. She picked up that one, and she picked up this one. And I'm not sure if my lovely wife is watching this tonight, but if she is, and I look like I'm, not knowing the prices of what she paid, it would be awesome if she could, type in the chat what she bought it for. But yeah, Timeout dolls. If y'all see these, we've sold several of them, and they're usually, these are handmade. They don't really have faces, but super super cool vintage handmade stuff. And it sells. Like I said, this is something that April always looks out for because you can pick them up for a couple bucks, and you can. I think she was selling for around 40, maybe even more, like maybe even close to like 75. But don't quote me on that. I think I'm remembering that correctly. All right. So April always makes fun of me for buying certain things. And then I don't know if I've ever made fun of her, but she will always gravitate towards stuff. And it's usually like the brass furniture pulls. And it's something that I just completely glance over. If I go to like a estate sale or flea market or something like that, and I don't usually look out for them. But apparently we've been rubbing off on each other because I made a deal for a box of about 20 of these. And I paid $10 for the box. And these are vintage brass door lock assemblies. Like this one's for the skeleton key. These are selling on eBay with sold comps anywhere from $20 to $50 plus shipping. And that's, I mean, we pay 50 cents a piece for them. And I think that, I mean, they'll probably take a while for all of them to sell, but 50 cents into potentially $50, like that's a serious game changer. So, like I said, normally I would just have glanced right over these, but since I've been hanging out with my wife and I keep being around her every single time she wants to buy brass, especially like if it's the same, like multiple quantities of brass, she kind of rubbed off on me a bit, and we picked these up. To give you like a better demonstration, it's like your door handle goes in here, and this is for like I guess it's for like the old school doors. But yeah, there's like a whole big box of them. I'll try to find the one. I think it was Cody. Corbin. I'll try to show you a screenshot real quick. So it's kind of varies, but right now under Corbin brass door lock, there's 156 listed and 92 sold. But these right here is what I was basing my comps off of. So you can see there. I hope that's coming through on the webcam okay. So yeah, like $42.95 plus ship, $49.95 plus ship. And I mean, yeah, so if you see these old school locks, make sure you pick them up. Jeff says, I think that was a good purchase, Nick. Thanks, man. I think this was too. Like I said, I'm always learning. You're never done learning. You can always learn about something to expand your knowledge, expand your wealth of information as a reseller. All right. April picked up art. She picked up this painting right here. And she looked it up. So this is Shh with 4 S's and 3 H's by Deborah Azzopardi. And there was kind of comps all over the place on this one. This was like 40 to 60 sold comps on this picture. So yeah. And I know this she didn't pick this up. I wasn't with her when she picked this up, so I have no idea what she paid for it. But it was at a yard sale, so it could have been more than just a couple bucks. Is what I'm safe. I think I'm safe. She tells me all the time I get prices wrong. Like, you have no idea, guys. Like, you have literally no idea. I am editing videos, and like when I'm in here making them, and then I'll be in the house editing them, and she'll hear what I said on camera, and she's like, "No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. You suck." No, she doesn't say that. Oh, see that she's texting me. Yeah, $3 for the painting. Tom Paul Friend says Igloo for the win. I'm gonna get to the Igloo. Yes, I'm going to get to the Igloo. I can't just give y'all the Grail in the first 10 minutes, guys. I gotta string you along for a little bit. But it's a lot of stuff, and some of it you can see. I've tried to hide some of it, but yeah, we're just going around the shed. We're gonna make sure we get everything in. All right. I'm going to try to do this a little bit better, but old school Dale Jr. leather Chase Authentics Budweiser, the number 8, not the number 88 jacket, size large. And what's best, there's 2 of them. 2 of them the exact same size, everything. Oh. Am I reconnected? It said I stopped. Let me know if I'm still live, guys. And also, how much y'all think? She picked up this one too. That's old school Dale Jr. That one's not leather, it's cloth, but I mean, another Chase Authentics, just like that. Nobody wants to guess? Nobody wants to guess what we paid? Have no idea. Jeff says I have no idea. He's like, just tell us. All right. April picked up all 3 of these for $9, $3 a piece on the jackets. These are comping out from like $50 to $60, and they have great sell-through rates. They're excellent condition. It looks like they might have been worn a handful of times and then kept in a closet. But yeah, this is like, I thought the weekend wasn't going to get any better when we found these, and it got so much better. Like these were just amazing pickups, and like these 2, we could technically do multi-quantity listings because they're the same size and it's the same jacket. But yeah, you don't sleep on this NASCAR stuff, man. Especially like if you can. I know Dale Jr. is probably an easy one because he changed his number from 8 to 88. But if you can know like how to tell what the old numbers were, and that's one easy way to tell if it's vintage Dale Jr. or not vintage Dale Jr. So, and now I have to hang these back up in the right way so the shelf doesn't fall down. And so the pole fell. Yeah, that pole back there, guys, fell down on us earlier today. We almost lost like a couple items. So we pretty much found the weight capacity of the pole. So we can't add any more clothing items to that. All right. Okay, so I think that was everything here. All right. No idea. Awesome, guys. All right. I almost just walked past this. What this is that this is a harness to raise a Sea-Doo jet ski out of the water, and it's Sea-Doo brand. Now, they had $20 on it, but when we went to that estate sale, it was half price, anything under 30. So we picked this up for 10. Right now, there's only one of these listed, the Sea-Doo brand listed on eBay for $136. There's no sold. But I think it's worth the risk because I'm either going to sell it 2 ways. I'm either going to throw it out on eBay for $100, well below the competition, and make a quick flip on it. But also, There's a big, or I say a big-ish lake. There's a lake about an hour away from us, Smith Mountain Lake. So what I think I'm going to do is have April make a Facebook Marketplace post for it also. So that way, in case, someone needs one at their lake house, or, if they have a jet ski and they need to get it up out of the water, it might flip locally too. And we'll probably put $100 on either eBay or Facebook Marketplace on this. But yeah, so I'll try to explain the price tags, or I'll try to, go over that it was half price on these yellow price stickers that have been going over. And if I don't, just kind of remember that it's half of what is on the price tag. So I have a reseller to thank for this, because remember what I was talking about earlier, when we're always, expanding our knowledge. The more you watch other people, the more you kind of pick up on things. So I need to thank Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, because I was watching his channel when he was talking about Vision cookware. And this one, the box is dated 1984. I don't know if you can see that right there. They had 15 on it at the yard sale. We picked it up for 10. It's new seal. The box is completely sealed. This has never been opened, never been used. Bought in the 80s, kept underneath the sink for decades, or in the basement for decades, and never been opened. And this new is going for $60 plus shipping right now on eBay. So, and there's this is well over, actually, no, not this one. This has got 100% sell-through rate in the new category. There's another item that's got like a 300% sell-through rate. But yeah, Visions cookware, guys, if you all can keep an eye out for this box, or any, not even Visions, but anything. Vintage cookware, if it's new sealed in the box, man, y'all need to pick it up. Pretty much anything from the 80s, if it's new sealed in the box, pick it up. Probably. I think I'm safe on saying that. Now this one, I have to look up because I don't remember. This is number 235333. All right, there is 23 listed and 22 sold, so almost at 100%. It looks like they're selling anywhere from 40 to 60, or actually no, 40 to 50 plus shipping, 60 free shipping. And these are massagers. This is a Brookstone massager. Now, this one is like pretty big. And it kind of made to, go back here. And picked it up at a yard sale for $5. Haven't tested it yet, but the guy said it worked. It's in great condition. I mean, it's hardly a scuff or a scratch on this thing. So this is model number 235333. If you wanted to know that. But yeah, so these Brookstone, I think that isn't it like the isn't Brookstone like one of the brands you see in the airport? Like if you go to like a major airport, it's kind of Brookstone's got a store. So that, at least that's what I thought of when I saw this, because like, oh, that's probably a pretty penny, or probably going to go for a little bit online. So yeah, pick this up, $5, and it should make about a $40 to $50 sale, I believe, because it's right at 100%, just under 100% sell-through rate. So. All right. You want to see the Grail? You ready for it? So this props to finding this goes to April, my awesome wife that found this. But this is what the thumbnail's about right here. This is a little cool rest by Igloo. And it's in really good shape. The sticker's still there. There's no damage to it. It just needs a good cleaning, and we're going to take care of that soon. But what this is, so if you can imagine, go back in time with me. We don't have bucket seats. You're in like a 1985 Chevy single cab or Ford Ram, whatever your preference is. You're in a single cab truck. You've got a refreshing beverage, but you don't have anywhere to put it because they don't have cup holders back then. That's why Igloo made this, because this sits on your bench seat and you get 2 cup holders, and you also get a cooler that would hold, I'd say probably holds about 4 to 6 cans of your choice. I know it's probably easy to say, and I hope it doesn't come off this way, but I wonder if I think Igloo knew what they were doing, who they were marketing to back in the 80s. But yeah, so we had split up at this estate sale, and I was off looking at different things, and April was off in another part of the room or the house, and she said when she found that, she was like, I wish I would have had the camera with me, because that was definitely an awesome reaction to finding that, because it was tucked underneath some stuff. And she found that this is the second day of the estate sale. So, I mean, I know on the first day, a bunch of pickers had gone through and, probably got a lot of stuff because there's that we didn't get, but she still found that. So, and this comes in like different colors. I think there's a blue one and a red one, she said. Igloo Cool Rest. So yeah, so right now there's 30 listed and 78 sold. 30 listed, 78 sold. So I have no doubt that when we list this guy, he's going to sell pretty freaking quick. And like one of them with the box has sold for $228. One of them pre-owned sold $215. I mean, they're selling for $245. The blue and the gray one is sold for $295. So yeah, these are definitely desirable. Golly, one sold for $369 plus shipping. It's crazy. It's so crazy. So yeah, there is your bolo of the week or of the day. Igloo Cool Rest. So make sure that you pick these up if you see them, because they're going to net you a pretty penny. But yeah, that's April's Grail. What do y'all think? I have personally never seen that item before today. I think it's super cool. Like I think it'd be so awesome. Like if you restored, had like a classic car or something that you restored, that would be, something super cool to kind of have in there, in with the old school bench seats and whatnot. But yeah, it's so cool. It's a cool piece. So. So, what did y'all find this weekend? Did y'all find any grails, any bolos? Did y'all have? How much did you? Okay, Jeff wants to know how much did we pay for the Igloo? April paid a whopping $2.50 for that Igloo. It had a $5 price tag on it, but it was half price because it was the second day of the sale. So yeah, she paid $2.50 for it. It was that the profit on that thing is going to be insane, Jeff. I can't wait to get it listed. Yeah, yeah. Wow is an understatement, man. I mean, she definitely outdid me on my cooler. Now, I said I need to thank Kevin for that, vision where I've also seen him pick up these, and I've sold one of these before. I've sold this exact same cooler in a different color in green, and this same size. This pales in comparison to the money that we can get for the other one. But still, little Oscar sells for around 15 to 20 bucks. Picked him up for $1. I don't think he's going to sell before the Igloo, but yeah, I couldn't leave him behind, especially with just $1 price tag. So yeah, I picked up a little Oscar. And going back, so yeah, so in the comments, y'all let me know if y'all picked up anything good this weekend. And I'm going to I think I've started a story before and I didn't finish it. So now that I've showed you the Grail, April always makes fun of me for buying coolers, or she comments when I buy stuff. She comments when I buy coolers, when I buy VCRs or VCR combo units, and VHS tapes. But oh, how the tables have turned, because not only did April buy a cooler, she bought not one, but 3 combo units, and she bought a VHS. She picked it out. I was not involved in any of that. Not involved whatsoever. She was like, I'm buying this. And then I bought all those brass door lock assemblies that she would normally pick up. So yeah, we're definitely rubbing off on each other, I think, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, model 5272, made by Coleman in Wichita, Kansas. We picked up 2 pair of shoes. We got some Keens. Keens are a brand that we always look out for. I think most resellers know about Keens, Keens and Merrill. So April picked these up for a couple bucks at a yard sale. They're in really good condition. Just got a quick wipe down, and then we'll be able to list them. And then these are mystery, kind of a mystery. These were at that estate sale. So this stitching in this definitely gave me a vintage vibe to it. They're in or not, maybe not like new. They're definitely pre-owned, but they're in very good condition. And they've got I think it's an old Levi's logo on the bottom of it. When I searched these, I did a Google lens search. I couldn't find anything Levi's manufactured on these, but I did find this exact same pattern, this X stitching right here, by Teva, vintage Teva. And they had a couple listed and sold as on Macari. So I don't know. I don't know if these were made as the same factory as Teva and just in different, different sole and different manufacturer. But yeah, these are definitely something that I'm still trying to research. But pick these up for $2.50, and I don't think I'm going to have any trouble getting $20, probably more out of it. But I just want to be conservative. So yeah, $20 profit, I would say. I'd probably list these at minimum $24.99 in the store. So yeah, that's the only two. These are the only 2 pair of shoes that we picked up today, or over the weekend, rather. Hey, Jen's in the house. What's going on, Jen? Thanks for tuning in. Going over everything we found at the yard sales and the state sales this past weekend, because we didn't bring the GoPro to all of it. So I wanted to just kind of go over everything that we got. And eventually, I had to make a promise to my wife, because I said I'm going to go live tonight. So naturally, all this stuff had to come out into the shed. But normally all this stuff goes into the house, because that's where we clean it and list it. And then it comes out to the shed once it's listing. So I had to go. I'm going to have to, tomorrow when I get off work, I'm going to have to go, and I'm going to have to move all this stuff to the house so she can list it. the following day, and then I'm probably gonna have to bring it back out once it's listed. So a lot of I'm causing myself more work just because of the simple fact that I wanted to go to live tonight. But yes, Jen, thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions, or not just Jen, but anybody. Questions. And if you need me to go back over something, just let me know. All right. All right, so this item is an Epson scanner, and it's the Epson Perfection V550 photo scanner. And I know if you have the right photo scanner, you can make some serious money, like hundreds of dollars off the right one. This one was at an estate sale, and they had $12 on it, but we bundled a bunch of stuff at the all together, and we paid $40 for everything. So I know that we didn't pay $12 for it. Let's just ballpark at half price and say we picked it up for $6. But these are selling really good, and this one unfortunately doesn't have the power cord for it, but there is sold comps of just a scanner without the cord for $100. So I'm hoping that I can match that listing and just clean this up, throw it out there untested without the power cord, and throw it out there for $99.97, and hopefully someone will bite and buy it. But yeah, it's in good condition. I just got to set it down. There we go. Get it back down. It's got a different hinge on it, but yeah. So these are, if it's like I said, the different photo scanners. If you can, oh, you didn't hear what we got? Okay, so we'll go. Jen says she just got here. She didn't hear what we got. I'll go over the Grail again, just real quick for you. But yeah, so keep an eye out for scanners, guys, because they're worth a quick research on eBay, just so you can see if you got one of those really desirable ones or not. So this is what the thumbnail was all about, Jen. This is the Igloo Cool Rest, and what this is, it sits in your seat. You got 2 cup holders and a cooler attached to it. April picked this up for $2.50, and this has sold comps for around $200 on eBay right now, and it's like a 200% sell-through rate on these. It's vintage. It's in good condition. It just needs a quick cleanup. So that was one of them. And since we're sticking with the 80s, yeah, I know it is crazy. This is a new sealed Vision cookware. Picked it. They had 15 on it, but we got it for 10. The box is sealed. It's never been opened. Dated 1984, and it looks like this should sell for around $50 to $60 plus shipping. Yeah, Jen, I also bought a cooler, but it's nowhere near what April's going to make off hers. All right, y'all ready for the weird stuff, or the one weird item? Okay, Jen says I got, for your wedding in the 80s, you got the Visions. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're at that yard sale, and I didn't expect the box to be sealed. I just thought it was the cookware that was in the original box that was to open, but then I saw that it hadn't been opened, And I don't know. I don't think we necessarily paid up. Because they negotiated with us, but they had a $15 price tag on it, which, I guess is fair. But I'm glad they came down and worked with us. It was really nice for them to do that. All right, guys. So I know I've talked before in a couple of my videos, like your bucket list stuff, like stuff that you've seen other people buy, and you're like, I gotta buy that so I can flip it. It's just, and this was like a weird one for me because I had to do a lot of research because I didn't believe Matt, the part-time picker, when he picked this up in one of his videos, because I didn't believe that this stuff sells for this much money, but it does. And that's why I picked it up. The old tidy whities. That's right. A brand new pack of vintage dated 2001 Hanes size 40, 8 pair of pristine tatty whities. Yes, I have to say tatty whities like that. Bonus points if you know what movie I'm referencing when I say it like that. But I looked these up, and tidy whities, if they're new, like it has got one small rip in the bottom of the bag right here, but I don't think that's going to affect it too much because everything is still folded up as it was from the factory. Do they not sell those anymore? I don't believe they do, because obviously if they sold them, the value wouldn't be up there. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they do. I don't think that I think that the market is for the vintage tidy whities, and maybe it's people that have worn this style underwear their entire life. They don't want to change, and they'd rather pay the extra money on eBay to get it. But yeah, I mean, if you do any more research into it, Jen, I would love to hear back from you to see what you got. But I mean, this will sell. This has sold comps for 40, plus shipping. And I mean that this is vintage, but this is like 2001 vintage. The video I watched from Matt Part-Time Picker. It was like 1980s style, or like 1980s new old stock tidy whities, and it was like $100 for underwear. I mean, it was unbelievable what they sell for. I mean, I'll look up some right now just to, let's see, vintage tidy whities comes right up. Ooh, one pair out the box is $14.50. 186 listed, 108 sold. And let's go to the highest price for the one sold. 14 vintage JCPenney Towncraft men's brief, size 36, tidy whities, sold on auction for $180. $180. Fruit of the Loom underwear tidy whities, 34 to 36, vintage 90s, 5 pair. It was best offer accepted, but the original price was $150. Jen says you did pretty well this weekend. Got 5 books that sell for around $370. Well, look at that. That's awesome. Books are something that I've got to get into. I know a little. Like we've like the sets. We kind of buy the sets if we can find them, but as far, and we pick up Bibles all the time. Bibles are something that we always look out for because we've sold a lot of them. Well, hello, Miss Shay. MD Picker is in the house. What's going on? But yeah, Bibles sell for us. But that's awesome that you can sell for $370. Is what you're looking at on those books, Jen. That's so cool. Shay, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the tidy whities and how you can sell these and make a little bit of money. I don't know why people buy them, but they do. They buy the tidy whities on eBay. This was, I don't even remember. She says yes. LOL. They sell well. Yeah, this particular one is like $40 plus ship. So Yeah, this is the value pack, originally $7.99. And I've already shown Shea and whoever else. Yeah, I was just talking about that. I saw this in Matt's video. Now his, I think, were like from the 80s, and these are dated 2001. But yes, that I had to thank him. Thank you, Matt, part-time picker, for educating me about tidy whities. Because I hope that we can make about $35 profit on this right here. All right. This is an 80s plush. April picked it up. I had never even heard of this before. This might be a little bit before my time because I was born in 87. So Jen says, when you think about it, why were underwear always white for so long? Hard to keep white. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jen. We'll have to think about that. Maybe we'll make everybody here. Make sure you tune in next week too. We'll take a week to have some deep thought on why underwear was white for so long, and then we'll come back with our findings on that. So April picked up this guy, and this is a shovel. When she first showed it to me, I thought it was an Ewok. I said that I know Star Wars, and Return of the Jedi was my favorite of the movie of the original trilogy, and I was like, that is a Ewok. I know it's an Ewok. I am 100% sure it's an Ewok, but it wasn't. I was wrong. It was a Chubble. So it's a light activated, no touch needed. So I think, yeah, it is cute. I mean, no. But yeah, I was wrong on this. This is a Chubble, and I gotta scan him real quick because April found him early, and I completely forgot what they go for. This exact one there's one listed for $24.99. And 2 have sold within the purple, exactly like this. One sold. April just texted me approximately 15. I don't know, selling for 15, April, because there's two sold comps. One of them's $39.99 plus shipping, and the other one originally they're asking $50 plus shipping, but they took a best offer. So I don't know, but yeah, pre-owned with the tag, Chubbles. They are cute. So vintage plush bolo. April says maybe she was looking at a different color, but yeah, this is pretty cool. April's excited because it's purple and it's worth more money because purple is her favorite color. Okay. What next? I got to talk about these now because they were on the pile of stuff to be listed. And if I don't talk about them, I'm going to forget about them and not talk about them. These are kind of like some bread and butter items. This is a Nike Liberty Soccer beanie. It's new with tags. Originally, retail was $28. We got this and this hat for $5, so 2 for $5, and this should sell 20 to 25. I'm thinking. I mean, with it being new with tags, I really like this hat. This is a cool hat. I have no idea what the Rudy Project is, but I love how it's got the Hawaiian Islands on the bill. I love how it's got the flower there. And it's at #1 at Kona. It's got a patch sewn on right there. And it's got another patch sewn on there. I thought it was a really cool hat. And it says Rudy Project on the back. Mesh trucker style cap. And it's even got the cardboard inside. I'm pretty sure that it's never been worn. But I thought it was going to be worth a little bit more, to be honest. But about 12 to 15 bucks plus shipping. But I mean, hey, it pays the bills. I mean, these two I think will sell. This one might be a little bit slower because I don't think this had quite 100% sell-through rate on it. But yeah, 2 hats. Always trying to always on the lookout for hats. I know we have too many of them, but I always like to buy them. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake that. Jen says, I discovered a bunch of hats I forgot I had when working in storage unit today. We rented a second unit, just rearranging everything. Okay. So Jen is expanding to 2 storage units. That's good. And yeah, it's always we kind of forget about stuff from time to time too, because we either store stuff either in the basement or in the attic, and sometimes stuff gets lost. Sometimes it's not really lost, but other stuff piles up in front of it, so you can't really have easy access to it. So we call this. This is a, as seen on TV, vintage Quick and Bright package set. Had a price tag on it. I forgot. Oh, yes, $5. $5 was the original price. It's half price off that. So $2.50 for this whole box. And it's new, sealed. It's never been opened. This is selling for $50 free shipping. So it's pretty heavy. I mean, I'm depending on how far it's going, 15, maybe $20 to ship it. But still, I mean, you're looking at, for $2.50 cost of goods, looking at around, I don't know, $25 profit on this. Jen says it's kind of like Christmas. Yeah, it is. We did a complete, well, I don't want to say complete because we keep buying stuff. I think we should have started the clean out process earlier in the winter time when it was not as many yard sales, but we kind of waited around, and we started it. We've gotten a lot done, but it's nowhere near complete. And we've got the process improvement of all of this hot mess that's behind me has kind of slowed down since yard sale season has happened. And yeah, so because we're buying stuff like this. Okay. So I've been seeing on a lot of channels. Saw it on Kevin's channel. Saw it on a couple others. Everybody's trashing the Goodwill. I mean, it's just no good. They're going up on their prices, and there's no deals to be had at the Goodwill anymore. The Goodwill has gone crazy. And Kevin said it in his video. Hashtag Goodwill's gone crazy. And shouldn't, everything's just going up. You can't source at the Goodwill anymore. But we did. We had a couple. Jen says I still get things at Goodwill. Yes. So we don't wake up going to the Goodwill, but the Goodwill's kind of like if we have an extra hour here or an extra 20 minutes there, if it's along the way, if it's convenient for us to go, we'll go. And we were actually not in the area that we normally go in because we normally just go up to the Goodwill right beside our house. But we were about 20 minutes away, and we picked up these. So let me turn them because they're kind of awkward. And they're filling up plastic. Pet safe wireless fence transmitters. And there's 2 of them. It's a containment system. So there's like my mom, when my parents had a dog, they had the shock collar, but basically this is a control unit that senses that works with a pet's shock collar. And instead of having the wire that you got to bury underneath your house, this is basically just like a wireless proximity switch that you basically would plug this up in your house and then, set it to a distance, and then the pet can wander within that distance. And if it goes too far, the collar will beep, and then the pet will know to come back before it gets shot. So we got 2 of these for, is it $5.99? I gotta find the price tag. $4.99 actually. 2 of these for $5. Okay. 2 of them for $5. And these were the ones I think that had like a 300% sell-through rate on them. These were like insane. So it was PetSmart or Pet Safe. I'm sorry, guys. I said PetSmart like 14,000 times. So Pet Safe. No, not wireless. Not the collar. Containment system. Okay, 153 listed. 807 sold. 153 listed. 807 sold. I'm just gonna go condition used. There's 522 sold of used, and this is like a $60 sale times 2. So you're looking at around, $50 to $60. So that's like $100 to $120 in sales. So it's a solid $75 in profit, and that's probably going to be when it lists. It's probably going to be. I wouldn't expect it to hang around more than a day. When something has that high of a sell-through rate on it in the used market, yeah, that's going to sell quick. So there's another bolo for you guys. Pet Safe. Pet Safe, Nick. Not PetSmart. Pet Safe. Okay, so at that estate sale, April may have gotten the most awesome cooler known to man. And she, may be walking away with the gold medal on that one. But I came in, I can take credit for these because I went out on the dusty Polony back screened-in porch of the house and picked these up. So KC lights, you can see that these are definitely vintage by the packaging, definitely been around a while, and it was $10 for both of them. Okay, so I think what's like the song "Thank God I'm a Country Boy." Thank God I'm a country boy, and I knew about this stuff because back in the day we used to want to just go riding in the mud holes at night because we didn't have anything else to do in my small town. And whenever, somebody would get a little bit of money, they'd save up, they'd go buy some lights to stick on their jacked up mud truck. And the lights had to be a KC light because KC light back in the 90s and the 2000s were the best. I'm sure now they're be left in the dust, and you always saw them riding around town. When they weren't having the lights out, they had these covers on because the covers were basically, it was a flex. It was like a little flex. April's texting me. She's like, you got to talk about half price. Okay. So see, I told you, $10. I paid $5 for both of them because it was half price day. So $5 for both KC daylighters. And these are the covers, and these are, there's 2 of them in each pack. So I got 4 total. And these are like the dirtiest thing. KC daylighter. and it's $5,200. All right, so a lot the different styles come up on this one. Right now there's 22 listed, and there is only 4 sold, but the ones that are the soft vinyl, like these, now these are used. 2 used ones sold for $40 free shipping. Now these are new, still in the package. Okay, I've got 4 of them. So there is another one. There's a listed comp right now of 2 new ones out of the package, and they're listed for $98 plus shipping. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a multi-quantity listing or just maybe put them both together. I might be leaning towards multi-quantity, but with them being sealed in the package like this, I'm thinking about a $75 list price for each one is what I'm thinking at a minimum, just because the new one, I mean, they're saying it's new, but it doesn't have the package. It's like new other is listed for $98. So I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to see if I'm going to list them together, or I'm going to make a multi-quantity. But yeah, this is my little claim to fame on the estate sale from earlier today. Oh, we're coming up on an hour. April picked up this cool hat. It's got an awesome Stitch logo. It's got a little bit of dirt right here we got to clean off, but it's chili peppers all over. And I've never seen like this. Like, this is like, it doesn't really have like a snap or a strap. It's just this mechanism right here that cinches together, and it looks like it's got actual horsehair in the back. But yeah, I mean, this was like a buck, and it should sell for, I think we listed for around 15-20, and needs, like I said, needs a little bit of cleanup. We need Cernock to come over here and clean up some hats like he did for Kevin. So that cooler, guys, was probably the biggest, or going to be the biggest sale on a single item. I think long term, these locks, I mean, if they go for $50 a piece, like I think they will, or even $40 a piece, and there's 20 of them, I mean, that's probably going to be the most. I mean, it's probably going to be the most money off of, an item, a multi-quantity listing, however you want to look at it. So, yeah, I mean, this is probably, I think there's definitely a market for these, especially with if you look, there's so much stuff out there. Money bags. Yeah. I hope to sell all of it. We kind of did a rough calculations. If y'all go on Instagram, I did an Instagram post where we took the receipt from just the one estate sale. Now I've shown y'all stuff from yard sales and, both estate sales. And we went all over different places this weekend, but just off that one estate sale where we bought this stuff, I mean, we're anticipating and calculating and estimating, get all the words out there, around $1,500 profit off of an initial $80 investment that we made with that one estate. So it's just crazy the amount, of profit that we think we're going to make. All right, so I don't know. So it'd be kind of hard to show everything that I can try to show you. If y'all can see, like, if y'all can see over here, I don't know why I just didn't do that to begin with. If y'all can see over here, this is a stack of four, I think it's four, actually five combo units, and then one VCR. So 4 combo units and 1 VCR. I don't want to go like into all of them, but I've got to test them all out. I got to make sure they all work. But this is awesome because combo units and VCRs are like my favorite thing to sell. And I picked up 2 of them. April picked up 3 of them, and we just sold we're glad we have them now because we just sold out of the one. We just sold our last one last week actually. So yeah, if you see those VCRs combo units, I am actually gonna probably just try to test them all out at the same time, so that way I can test them and then clean them, and probably try to get that done this week. So hopefully we'll get them listed. This was a find by April. Now, I've done a video on the channel where I found a fan like this, but it was Galaxy brand, and it was, instead of the blue blades, it was like the amber or brown color. And that's we've got that listed. It hasn't sold yet. It's actually kind of right back there. But April picked this up at an estate sale. Now it's had a $20 price tag on it. We didn't pay $20 for it. But this is a Edison Deluxe fan. Now, I've never seen this brand before. So Edison Deluxe fan, and the only problem with it, I mean, it needs a good cleaning. It needs to get that sticker off the front. But I don't have the little button that goes on here for the oscillation. So I'm pretty sure with this stuck down, I think you pull it up to oscillate it and you push it back down to stop. So I don't think I'll be able to test the oscillation out, which, kind of stinks. But for reselling, they actually have really good sell-through rates. And let me find that one again. This was I'm going to say Edison. So right now there's 4 listed. And 3 sold. And they're selling, one of them sold for $69.99. And, one of them sold, 2 of them are sold for best offers, but they were listed for $65 and $48. So, yeah, these like vintage fans, they have a cool look to them. Especially, I know the Galaxy, if you can find the green bladed ones, that's some money right there. Those are like the rarest of the rare. And I think blue comes in after that. And then the amber color is like the probably the least desirable, but still is a good pickup if you can find them cheap enough. But yeah, so April picked this one up, and I'm gonna need to tear it apart and clean it again and clean it all up. But yeah, just these vintage 80s stuff, man. I just get a great vibe for 80s and 90s stuff. I guess it just because it kind of reminds me of just everything growing up and back when life was simpler. So I got a double whammy at the estate. So this is like this is the second thing I picked up. So I saw this case. It had a $5 on it. And I was like, okay, that's a camera case. It's probably got a camera in it. And it did. But what I wasn't expecting is it to have another camera case. It was like a baby kangaroo, mama kangaroo, like hiding in a pouch situation. It's like a case within a case. Should have kept all the stuff from the 80s. Yeah, Jen. I think I just look back and it's like, man, oh man, I think so. this was way before I even got into reselling. This was years ago. My sister sent me this like link or this article, and it said stuff from your childhood that if you still have, is worth hundreds on eBay or something like that. And it went through like all these like cool toys and stuff, and like a bunch of them I actually had. And I remember one of them was this vintage board game called Crossfire. And Crossfire was like, you had ball bearings that you shot out of this little gun, and you had, two of them that you're shooting each other. And basically you had like this little puck type thing. And the goal was to shoot the ball bearings at the puck to drive it to the opponent's side to get it in the like touchdown area. So, and that's how you would score a point. And I remember I had that as a kid. I played with it all the time. And then, eventually probably sold it at a yard sale for $1. And it was just, it went for, if you had it, in good condition, you could, make $100 at the time. I think the market's gone down on it since, but, and you just, the article, like all this stuff's like, oh, if I would have kept that, it'd be worth so much. Oh, if I would have kept that, it'd be worth so much. And then at the very end of the article, this is where like they got you, because, and they showed a picture of it was like a screenshot of a sold comp of a Beanie Baby. And it says, don't worry, your Beanie Babies are still worth 27 cents. And it was where a Beanie Baby had sold for 27 cents plus shipping. And I was just like, oh, that is just so true. My mom, and I pretty much, I don't know, a small town in Virginia, my parents bought them, or my mom bought them up. My dad probably was like, why are you spending so much money on this stuff for these kids? But yeah, me and my sister each had a tote. Probably still do. I think they're still in my parents' basement. I hope they don't realize that they're still in their basement, because I don't want them. I really don't want them. I don't even want them to have to carry them to the Goodwill because gas is so expensive right now. But yeah, it was just so was like the stuff that we kept is worthless, and the stuff that we let go is what is completely priceless now. But anyway, back to the camera and the pouch and the camera. So this is a Canon Powershot A570 IS, and this is about $20 to $25 plus shipping. It's got the manual, it's got the cords and stuff like that. So we tested all out. And this is a Samsonite case. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to list the camera with this case, and I think I'm going to sell this Samsonite case separately. So, maybe, there's a Tums in there. I don't know, should I touch it? I don't think I want to touch it, but can you see? You see that? It's like right here in the corner. There's a Tums in there. The stuff you find. I guess it's better than having a bug or something crawl out of the thing. But yeah, so about $25 on the camera, and then maybe 10 plus shipping on the case. Who knows? It'll be freebie. If it sells, it sells. Jen, did you see all the jackets too? I don't know if you made it in for that. I think I definitely showed you the cooler for the thumbnail. April picked up 3 Dale Jr. Chase Authentics, like 2 leather and 1 cloth racing jackets from NASCAR jackets. If you want me to show those back, I'll show them again. This is something that, I don't know. I kind of pressured April to buy this just because it's Dooney and Burke, but Dooney and Burke purse, it's in good condition. There's there's some wear right here on the buckle on the clasp, but Dooney and Burke zippers works on the inside. Oh, April just texted me something I forgot about. I'll get to that. I'll get to it, April. I'm just kidding. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Dooney and Burke purse. So lighting is key. Have y'all ever bought something and then later realized it wasn't as good as what you thought it was? So this is a local college, Liberty University, and picked this up for $2 at the estate sale. And I thought it looked good. looked good. I was like, this was, we'll just throw it in the, give it a quick wash, and it'll be ready to sell. There's like a big stain right under the logo there. I don't know if that's coming through on camera, but it's like a set-in food stain. We're gonna try to hit it with some OxyClean and sell it. But who knows? Well, hopefully it'll get gone. So there was a lot of vintage. Well, I don't want to say a lot. There were some pieces of vintage clothes at this estate sale. Some single stitch, a couple of good things. I went through the racks, and I think I had 1, 2, 3. I think we had about 6 to 8 pieces of clothing there, and we actually bumped into some other resellers there. This guy is on Instagram. Hang on, I gotta hit. I gave him a sticker for the channel, and he followed me on Instagram, so I wanted to. Is it Fleet? I can't remember what it is. I am so sorry. I can't remember. Hang on. Yeah, can I get to the messages? Fisheye Threads. So it's fisheye_threads on Instagram. Bumped into him, and I think he actually picked up some of the shirts that we left behind. Oh, he did. So this is a single stitch Ocean Pacific. Now, the reason why we didn't buy it is because they wanted $8 for it. Like, he was throwing out some, you figure for an estate sale, it's clothes. You figured that they would throw it, $1, maybe $2 per shirt. But we ended up picking up a couple, and it looks like that Fisheye Threads picked up everything we put back, which, that's fine. I'm glad that, somebody's gonna benefit from it. It's just for, I don't know. I just, if it's above Goodwill prices, I just have a hard time paying it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll sell it for $75, and I'll look like an idiot. But this is a vintage single stitch polo, and it's Parrot Heads in Paradise. So Jimmy Buffett. It's on an Outer Banks tag. Size XL. But yeah, good shirt. April picked this out. I picked out this one. Life's a Beach and Then You Die. So this is on a sportswear, vintage sportswear tag. And single stitch. Size large. That's in very good condition. But he let us have this one for $3. And then I think this one was $2. And then April got this sweater. This is a Lord Jeff. I don't know why I said it like that. Made in USA. I mean, this will sell closer to wintertime. We'll probably just wait and then list it then. But yeah, so head on over and follow Fisheye Threads on Instagram, and you can see what else that we didn't get. Because I don't know, some of the stuff had stains. Some of the stuff was actually, it wasn't quite vintage. It was like from the mid 2000s. They were cool shirts, but I just basically wanted to stick to single stitch was my logic behind that. And then when the guy started throwing out price tags at like $5 and $8 a shirt, I lost interest really quick. I think what got us though, I think he started out on that one shirt that I just showed you at $8 off out of the gate. And I was like, if we're talking $8 at the very beginning, I don't even want to know where this is going. But he did, they did work with us, for the rest of the stuff. Just on the clothes, they were just more than what I wanted. I felt comfortable paying. So, but yeah, we picked up a kind of, that's got a counter offer. Received an offer. $80. Just received an offer on a PS1 Slim bundle. Got it listed for $89.97. I got offer for 80. I think I'll take it, but I'm probably just gonna let it sit for a minute. All right. So again, appreciate everybody that's been here. We got 4 people left. We're about an hour and 15 in. So questions, open it up to the chat. If you want me to bring stuff back through the camera again, I can do that too. And yeah, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's reselling. This haul was probably, I don't know, it's definitely the one that we've been the most excited about in quite a while. So yeah, this has been like a cool thing. And I know I didn't go over it. We got 2 boxes of toys from 90s, like 90s Happy Meal toys. And April's been going through all those, and yeah, Jen says love to see what people get. Yeah, I mean, I'm always amazed because we tend to, or today we found great stuff, and I thought the weekend was going to be great when April found those jackets, but then we found the coolers on top of it, but and everything else. I think I've gone through everything. Oh, let me show you. There's one more thing. And y'all chat. Let me know in the chat if you want me to bring anything else out. But I wanted to show you all these real quick. Vintage Pyrex. Pretty sure it's Pyrex. Yeah, Pyrex. I don't know what goes in these. So if y'all know, let me know. We got a bunch of them. Some of them have this like mid-century, gold. And I've got a couple other glass pieces too. And then some of them are like this. I don't know what goes in. Some type of liquid, I'm guessing. Like, I don't know, oils? Olive oil, maybe? There's that one too. Where is Over the Years when you need him? Because I'm sure he would know. But yeah, I mean, we've sold vintage Pyrex and vintage vintage Tupperware and stuff like that in the past, but like all these, like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 7. April picked up 7 of these. I can't remember what she paid for all of them, but people that we bought them for were very nice. It's also just no idea of me either. I guess maybe we could Google lens it. If y'all want to hang out for a minute, just a second. Oh, hang on. Not eBay, Google Lens. I have 7 text messages, and they're all from my wife telling me stuff about the stream. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. It says they're salt and pepper shakers. Oh, Macari. Salt and pepper shakers, really? I don't understand. Does it come out of the size? Maybe they are salt and pepper shakers. There's like, if you look, like there's like little, you can see like the groove, like it's like a gear. Maybe you put the salt and pepper and then shake it like that and it just falls out of the edge. I don't know. I'm starting to ramble, guys. But yeah. Anybody have anything else? Go wherever the chat takes you. Nothing? Okay. All right. So we just hit kind of a milestone on Instagram. We just topped 500 followers on Instagram. So super excited about that. I think I'm more excited than April is. But actually, I stand corrected. 502. So I can be 1% more excited now. So yeah, we're 502 followers. I almost said subscribers. I wish we were at 500 subscribers. But yeah, 502 followers on Instagram, and we just hit 370 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm really trying to increase momentum. Trying to. Jen says she has so much stuff she'll probably not throw for a while. Yeah, I know. We're guilty of that too. We you buy stuff and then it goes in the death pile, and then all of a sudden you just don't. You end up buying more stuff before you can list it. Guilty. Like, I cannot raise this hand high enough. Guilty. But yeah. So yeah, super excited about 370 subscribers. Super excited about 500 followers on Instagram. If you have any reseller friends that you would like to share the channel or the Instagram with, I would really appreciate it if you do so. We have another video that is edited and going to be dropping this week. I'm going to let April decide when she wants to drop it, because she's going to drop it at the best time. And hopefully that should be a good one. Yes, Jen, Resale to Rome on Instagram. Should be the same logo too as on the YouTube channel. And yeah, that's the main two we have right now. And if you want to follow my wife, it's Redeemed Finds VA on Instagram. Yep, Redeemed Finds VA. Thrift and consignment store. So that's the Redeemed Finds is the name of the business as far as like tax purposes and all that. We just do Resale to Rome because I thought it was a catchy name for the channel. And yeah. But yeah, this was super fun. I really enjoyed this. I have a huge mess to clean up tomorrow when I get home from work. So that's always, super fun. Unless April feels like she wants to come out here and maybe take a couple things in there and list them. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes in here just to get that cooler cleaned up and listed. Just because I think she's super excited about it. And I am too. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate y'all hanging with me. It was great. It was a great stream. Super excited about all of it. And yeah, I'm going to work hard this week to get this listed. Did we fall below 700 items in the store? No, we are just over 700 items. We're at 703. So yes, 703. So hopefully all of this stuff, we'll get through it and we'll get back up to like 720, 725. I'd like, I need a challenge. Maybe 750 by, it's May. 750. I can do 750 by end of June, I think. I can do 750 by the end of June. All right. Yeah, Jen, I appreciate you hanging in there. I know it was I know it's been a long stream, but yep, guys. So thank you all for tuning in, and make sure you like, subscribe, and tell your friends. It'd be super awesome. And I'm Nick. This has been Resale to Rome, and you'll see me on the next one.